Good morning, everyone. It is a beautiful day on the Appalachian Trail. I believe it's day 51 of my hiking days. Stayed at a really nice shelter last night, and I'm making a shelter video. For a while, I was the only one there, and then a couple with a dog showed up, so that was nice. Because there was a bear just kind of milling around in the area, and the couple's dog scared the bear off, which was nice. Otherwise, if it would have been just me in the shelter, then I wouldn't have got any good sleep. Like every single noise you hear, like, oh, it's a bear. And then, oh, that's a bear. And it's really just an acorn falling out of a tree. Until it's really a bear. But it was a nice shelter. Nice people. They were just section hikers getting ready to through hike. I think they're going to through hike next year. And I think I don't really have a whole lot to say this morning. This is just this beautiful scenery that I'm walking through all day. I'm going to pass the original Washington Monument today. So that's going to be cool. And I'm in Maryland. I didn't realize that. Apparently I've been in Maryland for quite some time. For about 10 miles, maybe more. So, in theory, if I were to do a 30-mile day, I'll have 4 states done in 2 days. But I don't really care. I am planning a 30-mile day. But we'll see. We'll just see how I feel. Really, that's the only way that I go. We'll just see how I feel. And I think that's about it. I feel really good. I feel strong. I had a great breakfast. I added to my morning meal a tortilla with peanut butter and honey and a packet of chicken. So hopefully that'll be a little bit of extra fuel that pushes me along a little farther, a little faster. And I think that's really about it. As always, share my posts on social media. Share my link on social media. No kid deserves cancer, and no donation is too small. None. Chris Metcalf. Yeah. Let's see if we can get him out here. He just signed out on permissive TDY, retiring from the Army, which is a tremendous accomplishment. And he and Erin, or his wife, are actually one of my favorite couples. And they don't know this, but they're one of my favorite couples. When we lived in Hawaii together, I didn't visit them enough. We didn't hang out enough. And I wish we would have, because they are just, I truly believe like they're one of the most perfect couples I've ever met, for multiple reasons, but that's another story. But Chris he's on permissive TDY, which means he doesn't have to go to work anymore. And then he's on terminal leave, which means all the leave that he saved up in the Army, he's taking it at the end. So if you were to retire on August 1st, but you had 30 days leave, you could actually sign out 30 days earlier. And then that's it. You're done. So I don't know how to tie some donations. Like what if I don't know what the metric or the threshold will be, but what dollar amount of donations gets Chris Metcalf on the trail with me for a week? What metric or dollar amount gets Chris Metcalf on the trail with me for 2 weeks? Type of thing. So he's going to see this because he and Aaron watch my videos every day. I'm sure they're a great source of comic relief. But I wonder what that number is. So he's going to let us know. And we'll see. But hopefully we can get him out here. And Erin is such a supportive wife. Such a supportive partner that I can't see how she would say no. She'd be like, yeah, go ahead and do it. All right. So let's get that going. I have man-made stairs this morning. I dislike the man-made stairs. They kind of take away your natural gait, and you have to change your natural gait to accommodate what someone thinks is correct. They literally suck the life out of you. But that's okay. I got new shoes. My Keens, which worked wonderfully. In all the rocks, though, the soles started falling off pretty badly. And to their credit, I had put about 600 miles on them. So, no complaints. And I used to hate Keens, and I don't really know why. Well, it's not true, I do know why, but they were never my favorite shoe. And when I needed shoes, I put on some, and those were just the ones that fit the best. And so that's how it is when you go to an outfitter here along the trail. Let's say that the outfitter has a contract with Keen, right? Well, that's what they get. They get Keens. So when you walk in and you start trying on shoes, all you get to do is try on Keens. And so you get to try out Keens because you need shoes, which is the same for the outfitter that I had here in Harper's Ferry. I don't know why I have a problem remembering Harper's Ferry, but they had the Ultras, which the Ultra 4.5s are not really my favorite shoe. And the guy kept trying to sell me Ultra 4.5s. And the dude was smoking weed in the store right in front of me. And finally I went into the back and I found a pair of Ultras that have a really big sole on the back, because Pennsylvania's coming up, and Ultra 4.5s are good shoes, but they're a very minimalist shoe, so they don't have a lot of padding, they don't have a lot of cushion, and which is what I wanted. And so I found a pair of different Ultras that had padding, had cushion, and fit me. So that's what I ended up getting. And I got a pair of Gator Girls as well, which Gator Girls end up saving your socks. So you can end up wearing socks longer than, well, this is going to sound nasty, but you can end up wearing socks longer than like 3 or 4 days at a time. You can wear them longer. And this is what they look like. Hang on. So they didn't have the purple ones were the most manly Gator Girls that I found. But they keep debris out of your shoes out of your shoes and thereby off of your socks. And so they really, really are worth their weight in gold. Whoever came up with them, I think it's a girl named Gator. I think that's her trail name. Kudos to her, because these things, again, are worth their weight in gold. I can't endorse them enough. But I think now, like, I meant to just have like a little tiny short post, and it turns out I didn't. I had a longer post. The one thing I don't like about the trail, two things I don't like about the Ultras, trail running type of shoes is, one thing I do like is they have a really wide toe box. So that's very, very helpful. And they're very airy as well. So if your feet get wet, they dry out pretty quick. two things that I don't like about them is they're not very supportive in the ankle up top. So yesterday I twisted my right ankle like 4 times in 15 miles. What are you going to do? I just have to watch and be a little bit more aware of where I'm putting my foot. And it always happens on a downhill too. It never happens on an uphill, which now it'll happen on an uphill. And the other thing I don't like about them is the lip in the beginning of the shoe, where the rubber meets the shoe, where it comes up, peels off pretty quickly. So within an hour, it started to peel yesterday just by hitting a couple rocks. I have some super glue to glue that down, but because I got in a little late last night and I had priorities at work, I forgot to do it. You know, I hadn't made shoe repair one of my priorities yet. So one of my priorities at work. It's not in my routine. And so when I went to put my shoes on this morning, I was like, oh, I forgot to glue them down. And you really can't glue them down. Oh, I'm going over some power lines, it sounds like. Listen to that. Yeah. So I forgot to glue them down. And you can't glue them down in the morning because they really need some time to set. So, all right, other than that, I'm gonna peace out and I'm gonna continue walking. Here's my view right now. Right out there. And you can hear the power lines above me snapping. But I should check out all my social media because I probably have good service. But I'm gonna get to walking. I love you guys. Thank you. Share my stuff. Hey baby, how you doing? So these two, this doe and the fawn, really hard to see, but the fawn's back there. They were just hanging out on the trail and they just saw me and jumped off. And then they heard me say, hey baby, I wonder how close I can get. Let's see. That's how far I am away, about 30 feet. Hi. Hi. No, you're okay. You're okay. You're okay. Hi. Hi. Yeah. I gotta be really careful. I don't want to spook her, and I don't want to beat down either. Let's see, where is she? I don't know where she is in the frame, but she's there somewhere. There she is. Hi. You're okay. There you are. Hi. You're okay. Whoop. That was it. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna leave her alone to do her thing. So this is the original Washington Monument. And it's just off the Appalachian Trail. Like, just, I would say 200 feet. And then, oh, glory right there. And then we get this view out here. I don't know what this view is. I don't know what it's of, but it's pretty spectacular. So we got our avalanche rocks right in here. And then look at that. I don't even know where that is, but it's beautiful. All right, I'm somewhere in Maryland and I'm crossing this little bridge, which is a major highway of some sort. It looks like it's one way, so I'm assuming I'm gonna pass. Oh, there's the other way. But I think it's really strange, you know, that I'm sitting here walking literally up the East Coast, and I'm just going through all these places, and it makes me think or wonder how many times have I passed through hikers on my travels here or there, you know, whatever, and just not even known it. And people just through hiking, doing their thing. So it's kind of cool. I don't know, again, exactly where I am. I know I'm somewhere in Maryland. And depending on my mileage, I might be in Pennsylvania tonight. We'll see. Hey there, walking in this open field out of nowhere. just kind of refreshing. Good change of view, good change of pace. I feel good, feeling strong, and just enjoying the journey. Thank you so much for coming along with me. Yeah, that's all I got right now. All right.